situation, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Shout out everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all tapping in on this good old Friday, man. Let's go. I can't wait to talk about the Minnesota Vikings. Listen, we have a lot going on. I'm going to tell you that right now, bro. Like, we got Kyler Murray news. We got Ryan Kelly news. We got Byron Murphy, Justin Jefferson. I mean, this shit going crazy, dog. Y'all make sure you hit the like button, man. Let's go. Hit the like button. Let's get it. Shout out my boy Chad. He said, I finally caught a live score. Hey, we appreciate you, Chad, man. Hit that like button, wipe your feet at the dinner, man. We glad to see you in the building. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, man. Hey, look, it's gonna be a fun live. And we'll touch on the I want to touch on the mock madness, right? Because I know tonight was really supposed to be the night. Oh, my mic isn't working. Oh shit. Thanks, love. Thanks. Hold on. So tonight was supposed to be the night. There we go. Tonight was supposed to be the night that we were really supposed to go and do the mock madness. We were supposed to start the mock madness, right? But there's a discrepancy, man. We got to talk about it in the community, man. We'll get that out the way now. Hold on. Let me make sure the mic is the mic working now. Give me a one in the chat if the mic's working. Let's see. It should be good now. Drop a 1 in the chat if the mic's working now, man. Bob Buffet Jump, what's good? Shout out my guy. All right, nice. Nick said no. Chad said 1. Okay. Mixed feelings. Somebody got to tell me. I'll just go listen. Hold on. I know it's not working. Hold on. There we go. Let me see if this works now. Let me see. Let's see. Yo. No. Hold up. Yo, what the heck? Hold on. Hold on real quick. All right, let's try that. Let's see if that works. Let's see, man. Golly. Shout out everybody in the chat. While we get the mic situated, make sure you hit the like button. Hit the like button. Don't forget. Sound like you're underwater. God, really? Really? Hold on. I'm going to get it right. There we go. Now we good. All right, now we good to go. Let's go. Let's get a Ricky for rap. Let's get a Ricky. And a Rick Flap. All right. We good. Hey, Nick, I told you I would get it right too. And I thought I did, bro. I thought I got it right. I ain't gonna lie. I let you down, Nick. My bad, bro. I told you the next stream. Like, I know which one it is, bro. I don't know why my system has like 5 of the same ones, but there's a certain number at the end that's different. And I thought I had it, bro. My bad, dog. My bad, bro. Dang. Damn, bro. All right, we good. All right, let's talk about the mock madness real quick. Just in case there's any new people in the building that want to join the mock madness thing. This is what it's about, just in case you don't know. We do teams, and it's self-explanatory. It's the same thing as March Madness, except we do mock drafts. Team up, I'll team you up with somebody. We do the mock draft, the community votes on that, and then we have brackets. You get eliminated, you lose your game. All right. If you get the least amount of votes, you're eliminated. Simple as that. That's kind of how it works. Now, right now, as we speak, right, we have, let me see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 teams. Now, I at least want 6 teams. Part of me is okay with having not as many teams as I thought we would have going into this season, going into this draft season. So, but 6 teams, I feel like is good enough. If we don't get 6 teams, then I feel like we should probably do solos. But all we need now is 2 more people. So if there's 2 people that are in the chat, or you spread the word, somebody who wants to join the mock madness, 2 people, hit me up on email, man, purplepocketpodcast@gmail.com. I was going to start and do the first match tonight, but it's like one of those deals where I don't want to start until we got
all the teams at least established. And I don't mind starting March Madness on a Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. So the moment we get 2 people to sign up so that we can have at least 6 teams, then we'll start. Whether that's 2 people that sign up tonight and we start the March Madness tomorrow night during a live or Sunday night during a live on Monday. It doesn't matter. We will be starting in the next couple days. So prepare yourself, man. Do your homework. Shout out everybody, man. I wanted to get that out the way. Let's go, man. Let's get that out the way now. Let's get it. All right. So with that being said, let's see who's all in the chat, man. Let's get some love. Barber Fade you up. What's good? What's good, man? Let's get it. Who we got? McFadden. What's good? Shout out to you. Luft in the building. Shout out Luft, man. Luft been giving me some pointers. Luft been giving me some pointers, man. North said it sound like you hugging him. I'm glad I got the sound right. Shout out Todd in the building. Pops in the crib. Let's go. Give him a Ricky.
Give me 2 taps and a Ric Flair.
Mr. I Want to Mock said, rap, can you pair me up with Sydney Sweeney? Yeah, man, I'll call her, man. Hold up. Matter of fact, let me call her real quick. Let me call Sydney Sweeney. Bro, you wasn't supposed to tell everybody that I have her number, bro. I told you to keep that on the low, bro. I didn't want everybody to know that I talked to Sydney Sweeney, bro. Like, for real, bro. Like, it's all right, bro. I'll let her know. Yeah, if you down to do that, bro, I got you. I'll team you up with her. I'll team you up with her, man. Let's get it. Let's go. Broski Bear. What's good, Broski Bear? Shout out to you. Hey, shout out to you, RY. Shout out, Rye. Let's go. Let's go, man. Appreciate you tapping in as well. Let's get it. Freckles, what's good? We got a lot of people in the building tonight, man. Appreciate y'all. There's a lot of people that I know tapped in the past, and y'all are tapping in tonight and getting active in the chat, and I thank you for that. That's lit. That's lit. Let me get the news pulled up so that we can start going on here and looking at some news, because there is a lot of news for the Minnesota Vikings, man. There's a ton of stuff going on. It seems like almost like this shit busier than the season. Like, for real. It's busier than the season, man. We didn't have this much to talk about in the damn October. Like, I'm telling you, it's crazy, man. We got some news going on in Vikings Nation. All right, let's get it. Let me see. Let me scroll back. How far do I want to scroll back here? And if you guys have any topics you want to talk on, don't be afraid to drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat, and we will pull it up and talk about it as well. Let's see how far I want to go back here. Let's see. Damn, boy, there's so much news, bruh. So much. That joint is crazy. That joint is crazy. All right. So we'll start right here. We'll start right here and congratulate our boy. Because I know this is right here. First of all, this topic is sticky for a lot of Vikings fans as far as the person. All right. As far as the person. Okay. So we got our boy right here. Shout out to our boy TJ Hawkinson, man. TJ Hawkinson on the baby, though. We got to give him a round of applause for that. Gotta give him a round of applause for that. Shout out TJ Hawkinson, man. Shout out TJ Hawkinson on the baby. That's obviously good news. But when it comes to the player, when it comes to wanting him on the team, when it comes to that, okay, not so much. There's a lot going on with the Vikings fan base, and it isn't TJ Hawkinson is not involved in that conversation. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We ready to move on. It is what it is, but congratulations on the baby. Ryan Kelly is not likely, and we already know Ryan Kelly did officially retire today. Shout out to Ryan Kelly. I did a video on that. I think it was the right move to do. I think his life was on the line. Like, this was deeper than football. This isn't even about football no more. This is about your life, your wife, your kids. So you did the right thing. I'm actually proud of him, man, to be able to walk away, because I know as a player, he probably felt like he had a bunch left in the tank. He probably felt like he can run another 2-3 years. And to walk away from it, man, probably took a lot out of him. But he did that, and he did the right thing. And for that, I got to congratulate him. Let's get to this, man. Hargrave. Bro, Hargrave, bro. They already said we keeping her. I already know, man. I know, Daniel. I seen it when they said we're gonna try to restructure him and all that stuff, bro. Like, it doesn't. I mean, it definitely doesn't excite me, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It doesn't excite me. But you have people that make the argument that TJ Hawkinson gives us the best opportunity to win football games. I think he's replaceable, man. Honestly, I just do. You know, I think he's replaceable. I think there's a lot surrounding the way he looks, as far as he looks like the Norseman. And then on top of that, his name is TJ Hawkinson, and he did have a name, and his name is going to carry him further than where he actually should go. Facts. Let's see, man. But let's get to our boy Javon Hargrave. And I also want to talk about Brian Flores for a minute too, man. Because this is, once again, we have a player, and I know Hargrave didn't actually tweet this, but retweeting it is the same thing. All right. Shout out my boy Harmsy, because my boy Harmsy in the Discord. Hey, hop in that Discord. If you ain't in that Discord, I'm telling you, you got to join that Vocal Vike Discord. We be lit up in there. We keep telling you, man. But I know he didn't actually tweet it, but he retweeted it. It's the same damn difference. The same difference, bruh. Like, you only retweet stuff that you feel as if you would say. And you be like, damn, I wish I would have said that. Shit, I'm going to retweet that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how that is. And he retweeted this. If you're a D lineman and want to go get to the quarterback, Brian Flores' system is not for you. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that was disrespectful. That was disrespectful from Hargrave, man. And I liked Hargrave. If you didn't watch that video, I rocked with Hargrave because he actually came from a college called SC State, which is about 45 minutes, I would say, northwest from me. So, and I've actually been to multiple parties at SC State. You know, HBCU, you know, get down and dirty out there, partying, having fun, man. You know, right there. Underdog, too. You know, you got to be really good to make it out of that college. Ain't too many players, especially getting contracts like he got. I mean, he definitely was an underdog, man. The story, everything about it, it was easy to support him. It was easy to support him. But this right here, man, this is a lame move, man. This is a lame move. You don't do stuff like that. Nah, I can't respect you. I can't respect you. Hey, I like SC State, but I'm a Vikings fan first before any team. You feel me? Facts. Before any team. Shout out my boy Bob and put in the Discord, man. Y'all tap into the Discord. Let's go. B-Flow wants dogs and animals like Gink on his squad. Hargrave was a bum and wasn't worth it. Hey, you can make that argument, Poe. Like, he really didn't do much. He didn't do much. Him or Allen, they were underwhelming. We brought these dudes to our team, man. We were excited. We thought our D-line was going to be top 3 at least. That's what I felt like. When you telling me you added Javon Hargrave, you added Jonathan Allen on top of what we already had coming up in the ranks when we were looking at LDR, I was like, oh, yes, sir. Jalen Redmond, I'm like, yeah, our D-line going to be like, hey, we're going to be like that. We're going to be like that. Nope. And some people will say, well, maybe I seen somebody, right? Somebody actually said, Rap, it is Brian Flores' system. Like, defensive tackles aren't going to do good in Brian Flores' system. Trust me, bro. You can have the best defensive lineman in the NFL, and he wouldn't do much in Brian Flores' system because this, that, and the third, and got all football-y and shit. And I'm like, bro, check this out. If you are able to get to the quarterback as a defensive line, you gonna get there. It don't matter whose system it is. You just didn't know how to get there this year. It is what it is, man. Shit, just chalk it up as an L, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Stop trying to drag this shit on, man. Chalk it up as an L, bro. Mr. McFadden said, I'm finally in the Discord. Let's go. Appreciate you. Let's get it, man. What's the Discord link? Barber put it up there. He put it up there. Here, I'll pin it real quick. Let's see. There we go, man. I got the Discord link pinned to the top of the chat. If you want to hop in the Discord, hop in the Discord. Let's go. We be lit in that Discord. I ain't gonna lie. We be lit in there, man. That Discord be jumping. I ain't gonna cap. The Discord be jumping. I was in there actually making fun of Kyler Murray. Like, y'all want to see what I was talking about with Kyler Murray, man. Look. Oh, here's the mock madness too, man. There you go. There is the email. Hit me up on the email if you want to do the mock madness. Hit me up on the email tonight after the show. All right. Join the mock madness. It's going to be fun. And I'm telling you right now, don't miss out. It is definitely going to be a good time. Let's see. But this right here, I was making fun of him. Hey, real quick too, man. Pat Coogan. Come on down, baby. You know what I'm saying? Come on down, Pat Coogan. Tell me that shit don't make sense though. Tell me that ain't God right there. Ryan Kelly's number 78. He retires. Pat Coogan is somebody that I feel like brings a ton of value. He could bring a ton of value to this team late in the draft too. Rocking number 78. You got to take a chance this shit, right? I feel like now that Ryan Kelly has now retired, the Minnesota Vikings have to take a chance, right? Like they have to take a chance on a center. It's one of those deals where there is no other option. Like I feel, but here you go, man. I wanted to get to this. This was one of my tweets right here, man. You know, hey, look, I like Kyler Murray, but I'm with the jokes. I like it. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna be doing this all year, man. You know what I mean? F it. JJ is down there somewhere. Let's get it. Let's go, Kyler. Post that Vikings need to hit on their picks. Yeah, for sure. Shout out Tyson in the building. I see you, Tyson. Let's go, Tyson. Shout out Philly. What's good? My guy. What's good, man? See, I'm not opposed to making fun of Kyler Murray, man. He is not exempt. You know, he is not exempt from it. Shout out to everybody joining the Discord, man. Appreciate y'all joining the Discord. I see the Discord popping off right now. Y'all joining the Discord. Appreciate you doing that. Eric from New Mexico, Florinda, and Raquel is in the building. Let's go. Let's go. I know my boy Pop Punk Nick, he hate this right here. Like this picture right here, I posted in the Discord. He hates this right here. He's like, man, y'all really vouching for this dude. Like y'all vouching for this little guy. Hey, little guy gonna be fun to watch, man. And then, you know, you got the Connor guy. So this went viral today. Hold on. Let's look at it real quick. Let's go to Explore. I think if we just type, all we got to do is type Kyler Murray shit. All we really got to do is type Kyler Murray. Let's see. Oh, dang. Oh, here we go. Let's see. What's that dude's name? Connor? What's his name? Yeah, Connor J. Hughes right here. All right, so this dude right here, right? This dude right here started an all-out frenzy. Hey, and he's from New Jersey. Shout out my guy. He from New Jersey. Let's go. Okay. All right. Shout out my boy from Jersey. But he started an all-out war. Now, what I heard is he's a writer for the Jets. He's an insider for the Jets. He's somebody who obviously covers the Jets. But he talked about Kyler Murray. Hold on, man. Let me see if I can find the post. And I know he know because this post went viral. You heard me? Like this thing went stupid. Let's see. Where is it? It gotta be like today, right? Hold on. I know he ain't deleted. Ain't no way you delete it, bro. Don't do that. You telling me it was cap? Are you telling me it was cap? Hold on. Let's see. Oh no, hold on. Hold on, my brother. Hold on, let's just go to Vikings. Shout out Vikings fan page, man. They the go-to. Hold on, let's see if we can find it right here. Let's see. I hate seeing Geno Smith, bro. Geno Smith, Albert Greer. No, that's not it. Hold on. Here we go. So this dude posted, and I can't find the actual tweet, but this is what it was right here. The expectation around the league is that Kyler Murray will sign with the Vikings. So this sent Vikings Nation into a damn frenzy today. You hear me? Like everybody was like, yo, he's already signed. Hey, it's already confirmed. He's a Minnesota Viking already. Like I thought when I seen this come out and I got on my X for the first time today, I thought Kyler Murray was already a Minnesota Viking. Like you would have thought that they already have signed, put the ink to the damn paper. Like for real. That's how it was going off today. It was going off like that. So as you're on X, for the ones that are on X, I'm sure y'all see it. Like, I mean, it's everywhere, bro. But this dude, Connor J. Hughes, and I've never heard of him. I'm mad I can't find his actual tweet so that we can really like source check it. But because he had to have posted it today. All right, that's 8 hours. Maybe he said it in one of these videos. And I'm not gonna do. Oh, here we go. Kyler Murray to the Vikings. Oh, it's 58 minutes long. Let's see if we can like skim through real quick.
Whether that is X, which we love you guys, but as we say every single episode, and especially for this one here today, YouTube is the place to.
Let's see.
Slowly ease into my slumber as opposed to
7.5 million in salary cap.
He's a solid number 2 corner, but it's gonna be.
Let's get
got
to
better
it. Let's
with
see.
the Jets, and that's kind of what you want. You want.
Let's see if we can
like,
fast forward to it and see what
Eagles,
he's
but so he's yeah.
You want the Cromartie situation where they would almost be confident in that quarterback.
Okay, time to talk
which
quarterback.
gave them flexibility in the NFL draft. Signing 2 veterans does not mean the Jets won't draft Ty Simpson. Does not mean the Jets won't draft somebody else on day 2 or day 3. Jimmy Garoppolo.
Breer reported that Kyler's the 2 teams because there was a report that he likes 2 teams. He said Colts and Vikings. So, like, that's fascinating. Like, so if the Colts decided to pivot off of Daniel Jones or
so
the Vikings went
wait
after
a minute
Daniel
here
Jones or something weird like that, that would be a.
Hold up, man. Before we get into this, right? I just got to make sure that we're not just looking at 2 randoms. And I don't mean that in a like mean way. Shout out my boy Brev. He said, check the, hey, let's go. Okay, there it is. All right, he got it. Hold on. So I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. I really don't, because I don't know who this Connor guy is. But is it just 2 content creators like me? I'm just curious. You know what I mean? I'm just curious. Because pretty much, is it just somebody like, for example, me and Brev get on the show and we just say, yeah, Kyler Murray, the sense around the league is Kyler Murray's gonna be a Viking. It'd be like, and then all of a sudden that shit is creditable. Like that's what it is. That's where we at with it. That's where we at with it. Or does he actually work for the Jets? Let's see. Hold up now. What'd you say? Everybody in the league? Hold on, let's rewind that. They do got some views, so they probably are popping a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. Oh no, it's not working. All right. They probably are popping though. I ain't gonna lie. They got 23,000 views on that joint. They might be around the league, bro. They might actually be around the league. Let me go to my chat. Brev sent it to me. Hold on 1 second. Let me see something real quick. All right, here we go. Brev sent it to me. Here we go. Nice. Hold on, no. What I should. Oh, why is it opening a whole new damn page, bro? That's all right. Here, let me share. Let me do this. All right, so here we go. Here's the quote unquote report, right? Shout out Brev, man. Let's get Brev a Ricky, man. Let's go.
Give me 2 taps and a Ric Flair.
All right, so the Jets might not target just 1 quarterback in free agency. Belief from agents who met with them at the NFL Combine is that they prefer to add 2 quarterbacks if they can. It's similar to when the Giants what the Giants did a year ago, adding Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson. Kyler Murray was discussed, but he is expected to sign with the Vikings per source. Kirk Cousins, but watch Geno Smith and Carson Wentz. There is interest there. Jacoby Brissett too, if the Cardinals can be convinced to part. So really, it's right here. So Kyler Murray was discussed, but he is expected to sign with the Vikings per source. Now, oh, wait a minute. Who's the source though? You know what I mean? Who's the source? We got to figure out the source, man. Who's the source? You can tell us anything. Shout out Fat Boy Yogi in the building, my guy. What's good, Yogi? What's good? Dino, what's good, man? He said your energy is amazing. Hey, shout out Dino, man. I appreciate you, man. So yeah, like who's the source though? Like for real, who's the source? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You could tell me anything. Don't lie to me, man. Tell me what's up. Like, for real. Who is the sort that did Shefty tell you that? If Shefty told you that, I'll buy it. I ain't gonna lie. If Shefty told you, I'll buy it. Let me go back to my other screen. If Shefty told you that, I'll buy it. But other than that, man, I don't know. I don't know, man. These dudes could be saying anything. You know, some people are really good at social media. You know, I want to make that clear. Some people are really good at social media, especially when you have just a little bit of a name. You know, like somebody like me, I can't do that, right? Like I can't come on, for example, I can't come on and say, hey, I heard that Kyler Murray is definitely signing with the Vikings. Nobody's going to believe that. They're going to be like, yo, Rap is a fan-driven. He runs a fan-driven channel. Like he's just like us in the chat. Like he just loves the Vikings and talks about the Vikings, and we all kick it and have a good time. That's all that is. I'm not an insider. I'm not none of that, and I don't want to be, right? But somebody like Purple Daily probably could come on and say, hey, man, we talked to some people at the combine. Word is Kyler Murray signed with the Vikings, and it can take off. Now, they may not want to do that if it's not true because they have integrity. But you have people not saying that Connor and them are these people. All right. I'm just throwing a situation out there that it could be. It could be. There's a possibility that they said, you know what? Let's spice it up. Let's go and get some views. Let's go viral. We get some clicks. Because the click game is nasty out here, bro. The clickbait game, this shit is dirty. I'm telling you right now. The clickbait game is crazy out here, bro. It's crazy out here. You got to be careful. The clickbait game is nasty. I'm just telling you right now. Let's see what our guys had to say. Our peoples over on our end, Ben Gessling and them. Let's see what they had to say.
Murray comes in and it works. And factory where you get somebody playing well and then he goes and hits the market and becomes somebody else's guy. If Kyler Murray comes in and it works and he's heading into free agency March of 2027 at 29 years old, are they letting him out the door again, or are they remembering what it was like to watch the Super Bowl this year and saying, we're not doing this again? We are signing this guy long term and we are building around him. I wonder, because I just think that, like, going down that road again where a guy hits and you figure it out and he makes himself an attractive target and you feel like you can win with him, I would be very, very surprised if they were to say, yeah, we're gonna go back. Because then what are you doing? You're either going back to JJ, and if it worked, you're picking late enough in the draft that even though we're talking about a better quarterback class in 2027, you're probably not picking high enough to get any of them without moving a lot. And then you're in this weird, like, hey, we won, now we're rebuilding with a quarterback. Like, I don't think they want to do that timeline forever. So my point is the attractiveness of Kyler Murray would be that if it works.
I was just about to say, get to the damn point, Ben. God damn, killing me out this motherfucker, man. Get to the point.
You're not at a point where you wouldn't say, he's too old to sign. So it's a fascinating thought exercise, but I just think factory where you get somebody
you gonna
playing
cut the
well
video
and
right
goes
there where you
and
say
hits
you
the
just
market
think.
and becomes somebody else.
Here's my take on that. Here's my take on that real quick. I think if Kyler Murray comes in and he actually winds up balling out like anything similar to a Sam Darnold, I would like to believe that Kevin O'Connell and Rob Brzezinski would learn their damn lesson. I would like to believe that. Like, that's the thing, right? Like, regardless if you don't like Kyler Murray, if we get Kyler Murray and he comes in here and we win 14 games and we have a successful season and the quarterback is playing good, Kyler Murray's playing good, bro, we have to all expect as Vikings fans for us to at least throw some type of bag at him in 2027. And we can make the argument of if we should or not, but like, we want to make that mistake again? Not me. I don't want to make that mistake. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. Shout out my guy Anthony with the 199. He said per source means trust me, bro. Rap. hey, just trust me. Hey, Kyler is coming to the Minnesota Vikings, bro. Just trust me. Who's your source, bro? Just trust me, dog. Like for real, bro. Like I'm telling you, I heard it. I heard it, bro. I heard it. Hey, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you with the 199, man. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Y'all make sure you hit that like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button if you forgot to hit the like button. I know sometimes it's easy to forget, but it's free and it supports the channel in a big way, to be real with you, man. Hey, Prince in the building. What's good? Purple and gold. That's all I know. Hey, let's get it, man. Shout out Prince, man. Two-Tone, what's good with you? Keep McCarthy. Yeah, nah, we could keep McCarthy. We could definitely keep McCarthy. Shout out, hold on, what the hell are we talking about? What are we talking about here? It's only a cold, so hold on, what are we doing? What are we doing here, man? What did I miss? Are we talking about Kyler Murray? Do Kyler Murray got the H or something? A healthy Kyler Murray is the best quarterback in the North. That's a fact though. That's a fact. Shout out my guy Bundy, man. He said Murray versus Williams gonna be. I think it's gonna be a movie. Yeah, nah, facts. That's gonna be a good matchup. It's gonna be a good matchup, man. I'm here to see it. I'm here to see it, man. Skomavi said third highest completion percentage since he's been in the league. Bro, that's the thing. They're not really pushing. They're not really. And first of all, my skull, bro, I love that picture, dog. Like your picture that you changed. I remember that day. Me and my skull, bro, down on the field. We was actually down on the Norseman on the 50-yard line. You know what I mean? Y'all check my skull, bro, pitch out on his YouTube. We was actually right there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we got our ass kicked on that turf that night, man. You know what I mean? Or no, we went down there Saturday or Friday. We were there. We were on the field. We were in US Bank Stadium on Friday, but like Sunday, man, we got our ass kicked that night. Yeah, we did. We got our ass kicked, man. Up and down that motherfucker. Bad, nasty. Nasty. Shout out Joker. I see you. Joker, what's good with you, gang? Appreciate you tapping in as always, man. My brother. Broski said, who's snapping the ball? Okay, we could talk about that, Broski. Hey, Broski, man, you want to know who's snapping the ball? I'm going to tell you who's snapping the ball. The Smurfette. Oh, you got jokes now. You got jokes. Smurfette. The Smurfette. That's where you at with it? All right, broski. I see what it is, bro. Hey, check this out. Y'all gonna make all them jokes till y'all see this shit right here. Watch this. Do y'all see this shit right here? Watch this shit right here. When y'all see this shit right here in Chicago, you gonna be mad as a motherfucker. When it's 3rd and 20 and you see that shit, you gonna be mad, boy. I'm telling you, you gonna be mad, boy. You're gonna be mad when you see that. 3rd and 20, Kurt Kyler drops back, the game on the line. Oh no, his little ass gets out of there. Look at it. Look at him chasing his ass, man. This shit is like a video game. Y'all gonna get mad chasing that little motherfucker around Soldier Field. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Believe me. Believe me, man. It's coming. It's coming. You know, on a serious note, though, you know, I still got faith in McCarthy too. You know, on a serious note, like I think having McCarthy and Kyler Murray is just a really good quarterback room. I feel like that's probably one of the better quarterback rooms that we've had in a long time, especially if you're able to keep Carson Wentz too. Like Carson Wentz, Kyler Murray, and JJ McCarthy. Like I'm willing to do that. Like if we get Kyler Murray, I obviously don't want Anthony Richardson. You know what I mean? Like I obviously don't want Anthony Richardson. I don't want both. Like I don't want a quarterback room with Anthony Richardson, Kyler Murray, and JJ McCarthy, because I don't think it makes sense at that point. Anthony Richardson would be coming in to compete just to see if you can hit on one or the other when it comes to JJ McCarthy and Anthony Richardson. That's the only reason why I was pushing that line. But if you're getting a guy like Kyler, who I feel like is already established and really just needs the right situation around him to really get back to that star potential that he has showed throughout his whole life of playing football, regardless of how short he is, okay, then I think that's what I'm buying. I'm buying that. That's what I'm buying. So if that happens, then shit, you know, I'm good. You know, I'm good. I think that's a good move. I'll keep Carson Wentz. I'll keep Carson. You know what I mean? Shout out Carson Wentz. Shout out Sal Dog in the building. I see you, S-O-double-G or D-O-double-G. My bad, man. I'm spelling your shit wrong. God.
Give me 2 taps and a Ric Flair.
Shout out Sal Dog, man. He said, yo, hey, and D-O-double-G, man, what's up, man? We got to do a Kyler Murray jersey now, man. We got to do a Kyler Murray jersey. Nah, appreciate you tapping in, bro. Shout out Jackson in the building with the $4.99. Shout out to you. Appreciate you, my brother. He said, what did he say right there? He said, I just won a championship from one of the 4 men's Minnesota sports teams in my lifetime. Well, aren't the Wild playing pretty good right now? Where Brav at? Brav can second that. I mean, shit, isn't the Wild playing good? Isn't the Wild playing good? You might got an opportunity there. From what I heard, from what Brevsky told me, Brevsky said the Wild looking nice. He said the Wild looking nice. Now, I'd rather the Vikings. I like hockey now. I'm a fan of hockey, but obviously I'd rather the Vikings. My favorite thing about that, those who don't want Kyler, all of the concerns they list are all way bigger problems for McCarthy. No, hey, bro, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. Bob and Fajab said, where is Carl? Man, I got to call Carl. Listen, trust me, within the next 2 lives, Carl will be on. I promise you. I'll text him, man. He's been super busy, to be real with you. And I got to be honest, I haven't hit him up in like a week and a half. I need to really text him. So a lot of times I'll text him during the week, even before I get live, just to make sure he's still alive. Then he ain't out here acting crazy. So what I'll do is I'll hit him up tonight and ask him if he can come on soon. And I know he will. We'll get him on. Man. We miss Carl, man. We got to get Carl. Hold on. We can look at Carl real quick just for a minute, man. Here, let's get Carl on. Look at Carl, man. Damn, we miss Carl. We got to get Carl on soon. I ain't gonna lie. I know Carl going for Kyler, bruh. Facts. Carl is going for Kyler Murray. Facts. I know that. Shout out our boy. Nah, I get him on. That's a fact. I'll get him on soon, Baba. I know he Team Murray. I know it. Let me go through some of y'all's chats, man. Let's talk. Y'all active tonight. Appreciate y'all being active tonight, man. Thank y'all for being vocal in the chat. That's what it's all about. I love it. King Kong was good. He said Juergens wasn't bad at center. No on Murray and Richardson. Anthony said, I don't want none of them. He doesn't fit KOC's play calling and won't even know the plays because he doesn't do film. I mean, look, Daniel, I'll say this. I think that's that whole thing, bro. Like, he doesn't know film and stuff like that. To me, it's a lazy argument. All right. Now, my brother, I'm not sitting here calling you lazy for doing it because obviously it's something that you just heard around the NFL sphere. They say a bunch of shit, bro. Like, look how they talk about, listen, the last thing Minnesota Vikings fans should be doing is believing what these clowns be putting out here about said quarterback. All right. Our quarterback is JJ McCarthy. Think about all the stuff that's being talked about our quarterback. That isn't true. You know what I'm saying? That isn't true. That we got to sit here and defend him each and every day and say, bro, what are you talking about? JJ ain't say that. JJ ain't do that. You just coming out here creating some tweet and creating some narrative, and now these big name media's picking it up and running with it. And we like, man, these dudes are clowns. It's, you just got to be careful. It's the same thing with Kyler Murray. There is an article out at the moment about what was going down in Arizona. And I'm going to tell you right now, the Arizona situation is not all what it seems to be. It wasn't Kyler going to Arizona and he was just some rebel and just went rogue, bro. That isn't what happened. Arizona, the organization itself was a nasty place. Nasty place, bro. They weren't investing in their players like that. They weren't doing the right thing. And that's what it boiled down to. And all these false reports came out. Oh, Kyler Murray plays Call of Duty and he don't do film study. Bro, who cares if he plays Call of Duty, first of all? You know what I'm saying? He was a 22-year-old kid playing Call of. So what? I'm 37 and shit. I'll jump on Call of Duty right now. The hell you talking about? Shit, I can have a big sales meeting tomorrow where I got to do a PK in front of, 20 other business people. And I'll stay up all night playing Call of Duty and still go do that. and won't skip a beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. We got to stop making these lame ass arguments about Kyler Murray. Just say you don't like him. The same way how people do with JJ. You ain't got to make up all these you ain't got to make up all this cap. Just say you don't like JJ, man. Just say you don't like him. All right. We ain't got to go down the list and talk about that. You don't like the way he made his face when he was in the locker room doing the 9 thing. You don't like the fact that he played at Michigan. Just say you don't like the kid. That's it. It's easier that way. Trust me. It's easier that way. Just say, man, look, I don't care what you're talking about, Rap, and anybody else who like Kyler, I don't like him. And I don't want him on my team. Because y'all know how I get. If it's a player that I don't like, that's how I get. I don't care. Y'all ain't selling me on it, bro. I don't want him. You know what I mean? I don't. Kyler's somebody, obviously, that I want. I've been pushing the line. You know what I mean? I've been pushing it. McFadden said, Dab, I thought you was about 29. Nah, bro, bro. My daughter I got daughters my daughter about to be 18. My oldest daughter turns 18 in a couple months. Like, bro, I'm up there. I'm an OG ski, bro. I'm almost an OG, bro. Hold up, man. We got to have a vote tonight. Bro, hold up, man. Do I qualify, bro? Hold on. Do I qualify? Yo, wait a minute, bro. You might got some. You might be cooking with something right now, dog. Do I qualify to be an OG, bro? Hold on, man. We got to do a poll. Now, last time I did a poll, it seemed like every time I do a poll, the stream skips. I promise you tonight, if the stream cuts off tonight, I'm restarting a new one. Because we got way too much energy tonight, bro. This stream is lit right now. We starting a new one, bro. We starting a new one. Let's see. Hold on, here we go. All right. Bro, there's the poll. Bro, do I qualify, bro? We might be cooking with something, dog. I ain't gonna lie. You got a point there. I mean, shit, bro. I'm damn near about to be 40, bro. Like, damn near, bro. Like, like, I don't know, man. Shit. I mean, I'm just saying, do I get it, bro? Bundy said he can't join the Discord. Hey, Barbara, can you drop? Oh, it's at the top of the chat. Oh, you can't get it. Hey, Bundy, ain't you hit me, bro? Man, I'm gonna get at you, bro. I got you, bro. If you hit that link, that link should definitely get you right into the Discord. But that link should definitely get you into the Discord. But if not, bro, I'll figure it out for you. We got you. We get you situated. Yogi said, in your 40, damn, I gotta wait. Rap just graduated high school. Hey, I gotta wait, bro. Hold up, man. Y'all doing me dirty tonight, bro. Like, hold up, man. Hey, who's the 31%, bro, saying Rap don't qualify, bro? I don't qualify, bro. Come on. All right, that's cool. Hey, look, first of all, I appreciate our OGs, bro. I love our OGs to death. I'm gonna tell you, man. Like that, those are the OGs are the ones that I connect with the most, right? Because I just love the wisdom, not only just about Vikings football, but just about life in general. Like I've always gravitated towards older people, man. You know, I got an old soul, is what I like to say. And so I appreciate the OGs, bro. I really do appreciate the OGs. I'm trying to get there, bro. I got to get the OG status sometime. So, Yogi telling me, all right, I got to get to 40. OG low key like 63 and up. I ain't gonna lie, like I feel like OG probably should be like 50. Like 50. I feel like you gotta be a Vikings fan for at least 40 years. Like if you ain't no Vikings fan for 40 years, you can't join the OG club. Like we do need to set some rules, right? I know at 66% are saying yeah, because y'all rock with me. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the ones voting yeah. You feel me? I know y'all rock with me. But I think we should probably set some like real deal standards to be able to get into the OG club over here, the Purplegang OG club. I feel like you got to be a fan for at least like 40 years, right? 40, maybe 30. No, not 30, because 30, I'm almost going to be a fan for 30. I became a fan in 99, so I'm about to hit 30 years of being a fan, so that can't be. Maybe 40 years. How about that? 40 years. So who in the building has been a fan for 40 years, bruh? You got to have at least 40 years in PG4L. Yeah, there we go. Now we cooking PG4L. If you ain't been a fan for at least 40 years, you can't be an OG. Yeah, we got it. There it is. There it is, man. You got to be a fan for you. So first of all, you got to be at least 40 years old to be a fan. But then on top of that, you can't say, oh, I was a fan since I was born. No, bruh. It got to start at least like 5, where you actually understand the game of football. At least you know it's a football. The game's even called football. So you got to be. So with that being said, you got to be at least 45 years old. That's the youngest OG. The youngest OG is 45 years old. And we got to background check you too. You know what I mean? We got to make sure, like, hey, bro, you saying you was a fan since you was 5, bro? Where your mommy and daddy at, man? Like, we got to call them and ask them. You know what I mean? We got to background check you. Let's go, man. Shout out to OGs in the building, though. Facts. I love y'all, man. I'm going to end the poll, man. You know what? I'm going to end the poll out of respect. I ain't make it there yet. And I'm all right with that. You know what I mean? I don't deserve to be an OG yet. Where my baby OGs at, though, man? It's a lot of us in the building. Where my baby OGs at? You know, hey, 20 years and at least been a Vikings fan for 20 years. Where the baby OGs at in the building? I'm one of them. Let's go.
Give me 2 taps and a Ric Flair.
Hey, Delonte said, hey, I've been a fan since Randy was on the cover of NFL 2K on Dreamcast. Bro, I had that game, bro. Bro, hey, no, facts. Hey, you almost do get an OG call for that. I'm going to tell you that we baby OGs with that one. You know what I mean? Because who remembers that game on Dreamcast? I do. I had that shit. For sure. I had that. Skull Mafia said, I was 12, 42. All right, so you got 10 more to put in, Skull, bro. You got 10 more to put in. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. 10 more to put in. And we going to get a Super Bowl by then. You know, by the time I become an OG, bro, I'm getting a Super Bowl. I know that for sure. That's a fact, man. I was a fan at age 12. Now I'm 49. All right, so what's that, 30? So 37? 37, you got 3 more years, Hustle. 3 more years. 3 more years.
And a Ric Flair.
You got 3 more years, man. 3 more years. Where the OGs at? Everybody trying to claim their OG status now. Don't do that. Everybody trying to claim their OG status. I've been a fan since Tommy Kramer was the quarterback. Holy. All right, I see you. Shout out Vice. Oh, Vincent. What is it? Is it Vincent? Yeah, shout out Vincent. Shout out to you, man. Hey.
Give me 2 taps and a Ric Flair.
All right. You almost there. Since Joe Cap. Holy, my boy Raymond said, since Joe Cap. Yeah, you definitely got to be an OG, bro. You got to be an OG. For real, man. No, that was a fun conversation, man. Appreciate y'all. I like that. That was fun. That was fun, man. We OG checking, man. We seeing who really real. Who really real. Like, there's a couple in the building that I know, like Luff, Norse. These are guys that I know are OGs. Who else we got in the building that I know for a fact? I think Mr. I Want to Mock is a damn OG too, man. I think he's up there. He's an OG ski as well. Davey OG definitely one. The ones that I know for sure at least got 40 under their belt. Got to at least have 40 under the belt. We made the rules tonight. All right. Let's find something to talk about. Let's go look at the JJ McCarthy landscape right now. So let's see what people are talking about our quarterback. And this goes back to I think Daniel. Shout out to you. Appreciate you, my brother. But this goes back to what we were just talking about, right? About how these people be talking about our quarterback and don't be knowing nata, bruh. Nata. This was 6 hours ago.
Thoughts around it. Obviously, they're looking to add a veteran quarterback, even though JJ McCarthy's only going into year 3, and he really only had last year as experience.
Hold on. Who are they talking to? Are they talking to the... Hold on. Are they asking the damn general manager of the damn Tar Heels about our quarterback? Why? Why are they asking him about our quarterback?
Do you kind of handle that situation in Minnesota with JJ McCarthy? Because kind of needs reps, but kind of needs time to learn more as an NFL quarterback? And then what do you think KOC is kind of going through right now, just because he's the only guy? They don't have a GM throughout these, next few weeks, which are pivotal, and then the draft in April.
Well, I think Rob Brzezinski's outstanding. I think Rob, who took over in the interim role.
Hold on, real quick. Yogi texted me and said 25 plus OG status for Fandom. 25 plus OG status. So 25 years. You gotta at least be a fan for 25 years. See, my thing is, Yogi. If my only thing with that, Yogi, is I've been a fan for 25 years already. 40 OG status age-wise. Okay, I see what you're saying. 25 years plus OG status for your Fandom. 40 OG status age-wise. All right, we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it, man. Shout out my boy Yogi, man. Yogi getting involved. Yogi, like, man, we got to figure this out for real, because I think it means something. Maybe we could start making little badges. I think that'd be cool if I create like these little badges and we ship them out and everybody get their rank. You know what I mean? And we got to start passing out our ranks, bruh. This shit is a military, man. Shout out to our military, first of all. Shout out to all the soldiers, the veterans in the building. But just on a fun tip, man, some Purplegang ranks, man. We start sending out. I'd be fire. Something to think about.
Should get the head job. I think Rob does a really good job. He's a great listener. He understands. He utilizes assets. I think they'll get back to doing more hands-on tape as opposed to looking at some of the analytical or the PFF stuff that kind of can be misinterpreted or actually dead wrong. So I think Rob will do a really good job. I think that the real fun.
Yo, first of all, who is this dude, bruh? Like, straight up, man. Who is this dude? Like, I'm being for real right now. Who's this dude, y'all? Shout out Maji Andrews. He said, Maji. Shout out Maji, man. 33 years right here. Hey, you got 7 more years. Shout out to you, OG Ski. Let's go. You almost there. But who the hell is this dude, man? He said, I think we should get Kyler. Hey, me too, bro. Me too. But what I wanted to show real quick, shout out Norse Birdman. He actually passed these out at Skullfest. And I know a couple of us have them. I actually like that idea to maybe come out with like some Purplegang ones that are like your rank. You feel me? And we actually like ship, bro. It won't cost me anything to ship these out. It'll be something to get them made and try to figure out how to get some ones made. But I'm sure there's a company that will do them for cheap, bro. Even if it's just like regular rank shit like this, and we just get some like Purplegang or something on there, that'll be fire. And we get how many years you were a Viking fan on there. Let's go, man. That's something to think about. I might need to work on that. He said 50 gang. Now, holy, Angel said 50. Hey, let's go. The big 50? Yo, who is this? Who is this?
Fundamental question is, does Kevin believe in JJ McCarthy? And I think that answer is probably no. I would say not probably. I would say it is no.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why would you say you think it's a no for sure? What makes you think that? I'm just curious why he would be so confident in saying Kevin O'Connell doesn't believe in JJ McCarthy at all. I don't know if I could buy that, brother, man.
And so they're going to go for another quarterback. Now, where do they go? Do they go to the Malik Willis market? Do they think they can take him and bring him in and pay him between 20 and 25 million? They're trying to get rid of cap room right now, so they're obviously up to something. Do they go for the Kyler Murray rehab program or the Tua rehab program? You know, Daniel Jones will sign a deal. One of the things
North said, North said he's a former GM, Lombardi. Oh, okay. So he's well known, Michael Lombardi. So he got some pull. So you telling me the shit he talking we should listen to? Is that what we're saying right now? The shit he talking we should listen to? We should listen to that?
He's about quarterbacks. You know, he'll sign a deal in Indianapolis. He has to. I mean, he's comfortable there. Shane knows him. He's comfortable with the offense. So you really almost, Daniel Jones, you could take him off the board unless somebody just really blows him out of the water. And I think Ballard would have to match that even if he did. So I think that's where they are. I think Minnesota, especially in this draft where, you know, you got the one quarterback going to go first pick in the draft, and then who else is going to go and where they're going to go. I don't think Kevin has the patience or the will to want to draft somebody and then try to develop them like they did JJ. He rehabs.
So out of all these quarterbacks right here, we already know Tua Tagovailoa. No. All right. We know Justin Fields. No. Kirk Cousins. Hell no. Geno Smith. Nah, dog. Nah, dog. Who else? We got Anthony Richardson, which, of course, depends. For me, it depends. If we get Kyler, then it's a no for Richardson. If we don't get Kyler, then Anthony Richardson come on down, and then I may be even open to the Geno Smith deal at that point. You know, that's kind of where I'm at with it right now. Is if you don't get Kyler, because I look at Geno Smith as a seasoned veteran that can come in and win you some football games. He can win you some football games. But at that point, I'm still looking at it as this is JJ McCarthy's team. Like when if we get Geno Smith, I'm pushing JJ McCarthy. I'm pushing the line, bro, hard, extra hard, right? I'm not talking about Geno that much. I'm going JJ, all in. And I'll say, hey, if JJ goes down, Geno steps in. All right, we'll rally behind him for if we got to. But like, nah, Kyler's a different story. Kyler, I believe, is going to challenge JJ McCarthy, which I think he needs in all reality. As much of a fan as I am of JJ McCarthy, I think Kyler's going to challenge him the way he needs to be challenged. And it'll really set that bar of, are you really a star in this league? All right, well, beat little bro out then. Like, if you really a star and you really can ball, beat little bro out. Because Kyler Murray's second, third year in the NFL, he was already proven. And that's the facts. Already proven that he can play at a high level. You know? So, hey, that's what I'm waiting to see. All right, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me see. I got somebody that wants to get on real quick. He said he has 2 takes. He ain't liking he must not be liking the collar talk. I got a surprise for y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me text it to him. Let me see if it'll let me see if I can get on right here and do it. Will it let me? Boom. Oh yeah, it does let me do it like that. Let's get it. All right. So I sent the special guest a link. Let's see if he taps in. We'll see what he's talking about. Hold on. Who we got in the building? Angel, I wanted to root for number 9, but at this point, this boy ain't ready, rap. Nah, facts. He looks a little suspect, bro. But I still got faith in the dog, though, man. I really do. I still got faith in him, man. Let's get it. I still got faith in the dog. Shout out to Evil, man. Let's go to E. Appreciate you with the 499. He said, yeah, McCarthy's future is unclogging toilets, looks more promising than spinning it. Kyler is most likely the next quarterback of the Vikings or mom chaser Zach Wilson. You know how I feel about Zach Wilson. Come on, 2E. Don't do that. You know how I feel about Zach Wilson. That's our boy, man. The Cougar Slayer. The Cougar Slayer. Any of those quarterbacks means you're giving up, rap? I'm not gonna say any of those quarterbacks means you're giving up. Like, bro, Kyler Murray does not mean you giving up. Kyler Murray does not mean you're giving up. It does not. It does not, Anthony. I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that, brother. I'm sorry. I know you don't like the man, but dog, that's not giving up. Any team that goes out and gets Kyler Murray, they trying to win right now. And that's the fact. And there's plenty of videos right now, like online from these big medias that are saying, oh, if the Vikings get Kyler Murray, they're an automatic playoff team. Facts. That's the floor, playoffs. Then we can start talking about if they can really make a run. If he can really get in his groove and figure out KOC's offense. I mean, there is going to be some type of, I guess, evaluation there with his style and Kevin O'Connell's style of calling plays. You know, I'm not oblivious to the fact that Kevin O'Connell does like the quarterback to drop back and make his reads and throw. And Kyler Murray is very quick on his feet. and does like to use his legs. He looks at that, being that he is small, he actually values that ability more than the average guy that can run, that's big, but also has an arm. Kyler Murray looks at it, well, yeah, I am undersized, but guess what? I'm quick. And on these third and shorts and 3rd and 5 and mediums and whatever, I can use my legs and make the drive stay alive, make plays happen. And I don't know if KOC is a huge fan of that. I thought he was when I was watching the Dobson not play, but we'll have to see. We'll just have to see, man. I mean, as a Vikings fan, for a 1-year deal, though, why not? I mean, it should be fun. It'll be fun to watch Kyler Murray. Who in the building isn't going to want to watch Kyler Murray if need be for 1 year? It ain't like we committing to him for 5-6 years or even 3 years. We committing to him. If we sign Kyler Murray, it's for 1 year. It's to prove it. It's to go out there and have fun in 2026. Who's going to be mad at a couple bombs away to Justin Jefferson from Kyler? Not me. Shit. Not me. I want to see it. I don't want to see Geno Smith out there dinking and dunking. I'm sorry. I don't. I'd rather watch Mighty Mouse fucking scramble around and do all that extra shit. I rather if I had to choose. All right. Some can make the argument we gonna suck either way. Cool. If that's the case, I still rather watch Mighty Mouse run around the field. For real. I'm being real, bruh. I'm just being real. I'm sorry, man. That's my take, and I'm sticking to it. All right. It is what it is. And I don't got nothing against anybody who feels different, man. That's what we here for. That's why we love Vocal Vike, man. We over here, and you can be yourself. You can have your own opinions, and nobody gonna block you, kick you out because you think different. That's what we raised on over here, man. Shout out my guy, Norse, with the 10. Let's get it. Appreciate you, brother. Let's see what Norse said. I haven't read it yet. I feel like Norse is going to cook. Norse is going to cook right now. Let's see what it says. The Light Show. I'm not mad for bringing in competition for JJ. Bring Kyler in, but I just know I'm going to be sad when we all see the same old shit by bringing in somebody else's trash and expecting great results. Hey, no, hey, that's a take. That's a take, though. That's a definitely take. That's a good take. We could see, like, I guess it can go both ways. It can go, we bring in somebody else to try, and I'm on record saying that too, Norris. Like, I'm on record saying, man, I hate going and getting other people's fucking trash and bringing it to the Vike. We need to get us a quarterback in the draft and raise him and it be our quarterback, right? Like, I really do want that. And JJ is that right now at the moment. But I have to be honest with myself and say, JJ, he didn't look amazing last year. So it makes sense on why the Vikings may be willing to shop and get another guy to come in like a Kyler Murray, though. It does. And as a fan, I just say, man, it'll be fun to watch. All right, so I got my special guest backstage. I'm about to bring him on. Y'all know this guy. I've had him on before. Shout out to my guy, K-Dubski. What's good, man?
What's up, Rap? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, we can hear you loud and clear, man. How you doing?
Sorry, man. I'm at the house right now. I didn't have time to get down to get my mic and everything, but
it's all right, brother. You sound good.
I saw you live, man, and there's just some Vikings talk that I got to get off my chest tonight, man.
That's a fact. Talk to us.
What are your thoughts on Kyler Murray right now, man?
Man, I love it, man. So, and I'm curious to hear what you think. Absolutely. Okay, so here's the deal. So, because I know you text me and you said, hey, I got some takes I want to talk about. And it was while I was talking about the college thing. And so everybody in the building right now, K-Dub, they know where I'm at with the college thing. I'm curious to hear where you're at. So I'm going to give the floor to you and you tell us in the chat. And we got over 70 people in the building. Everybody, first of all, this is K-Dub from Purple Dopes with Hopes. Y'all make sure you go over there and subscribe. I've had him on before, him and his guy, Darren. Shout out to them fellas, man. They putting in work each and every week, man. Just another set of great Vikings content creators that we should absolutely support. Because if RAP ain't live, they probably live. They doing something, right? And just like every other Vikings content creator. But shout out to these fellas, man. Hey, talk to us about Kyler Murray, man. Talk me off the edge, then.
Well, I'm just saying, how long ago? Because everyone's saying, at one point in time, Kyler Murray was an MVP candidate quarterback. How long ago are we talking about? Was it 2-3 years ago?
I would say I would probably have to. No, I wouldn't say 2-3 years, or maybe 3. When did he get drafted? 2019.
19, I think.
He's
Was his
class of
draft year.
19, right?
Yeah.
I would
Maybe
say from
2020,
his rookie
2021.
year. Hold on,
Okay.
I got you, K Dub. Hold on, we're gonna pull it up. Let's pull it up right now. Let's just pull up his stats real quick, because this will make it easy. This will make it easier here. Let me share this. Let me share this screen here with us. All right, so I would say if I'm looking at his stats as far as MVP talk, so I would say, so we know his rookie year, he threw for 3,700 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. He actually won Rookie of the Year that year,
He did.
2019.
Yeah.
2020, I mean, shit. Right after that, he threw for 3,900 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. So I would say it would probably be that year. Between 2020 and 2021,
Okay.
he was probably in the talk. Yeah.
So 4 years ago.
But also, hold on real quick.
Okay.
Maybe it was this year. Because just 2024, he threw for 3,800 yards, 21 touchdowns, and 11 picks. So probably 2024. So maybe 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago. It's interesting to me. Like, what was JJ McCarthy doing 2 years ago? Oh, he was a national champion quarterback, Heisman Trophy candidate. Was he not?
No, absolutely. No, that's a fact. He was. He was.
So how quick are our Vikings fandom turning to a guy who 2 years ago was an MVP talk, where we got a quarterback who 2 years ago was arguably one of the best quarterbacks in college football, winning national championships. And he's been on injury. He's coming off his rookie year, but all of a sudden, oh, Kyler's going to save us. Kyler's going to save us. Why are we still not at least giving JJ a little bit of grace to say he's got a rookie year under his belt? He's a winner, proven winner. Like, I just think we are moving so fast to another guy when the whole plan the whole time was, let's raise up a franchise quarterback. And yeah, Kyler Murray is a great talent and would be great at any team coming in as their quarterback. But to me, it's like, we got a guy that we can do that with. Why do we need to now bring in another guy? And then all of a sudden, if it doesn't happen, what do we say? Oh, he needs another year. Oh, he needs another year. Well, hey, let's give the guy who already had his year the year he needs to do his thing at quarterback.
I mean, look, so K-Dub, I'm with you on JJ McCarthy as far as supporting him, right? I love JJ McCarthy, man. I'm a big JJ supporter. I rode for JJ from the very beginning. Here's the deal, though. I'm a bigger Vikings fan. And I like to keep it that way, right? Yeah. Even if I fall in love with the player and I say, hey, this is my favorite player, man, JJ McCarthy. It doesn't matter. He can never do any wrong because I'm such a big fan. I still try to have to come down to earth and say, man, I'm a Vikings fan first, and I want my team to win. The reality with JJ, to me, is that he's been injured. We're going on JJ's third season. This is third season. And what we get out of 3 years, and I know injuries, they're unfortunate. They really are. But in his second year, we got 11 touchdowns, 12 interceptions for 57.6 completion percentage. Now, I'm here to tell you that I believe he could be a star. Like, obviously, I've been on record saying, hey, man, JJ's a dog. He's a winner.
We've seen it.
You know,
we've seen it. Glimpses. We've seen glimpses.
But once I start seeing evidence coming out, I mean, I look at it, it'll be different, right? If we're saying, like, for example, I just talked about it, Geno Smith. If we're talking Geno Smith, go sign Geno Smith, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, no, JJ got to get to the bench. We're bringing in Geno. Geno's going to be the starter. It's like Geno Smith, bro. Like, come on. I'm still riding for JJ. But I think where it is with me with Kyler Murray is I truly believe Kyler Murray is a star. I think that's what I think he's already a star. Like, I think we're like, the moment we sign Kyler Murray, we now have a superstar quarterback as the starter. That's why I think my energy is where it's at and what people have been seeing the past week with me in the Kyler Murray talk. I think that's why, bro. That's all. You know, and real quick too, K-Dub, and I'll let you land your plane, is I also believe that this is going to be more beneficial for JJ McCarthy than anybody.
I agree.
You know,
Yeah.
if he can beat Kyler Murray out, beat him out. You know,
Yeah.
why are we scared as Vikings fans? We're getting a, regardless of the name, right? We're getting a guy for 1.3 million.
Yeah.
Who cares
And
if his name's Kyler Murray? We're getting a guy for 1.3.
If it's 1.3, I'm with you on that. I mean, obviously the biggest concern for the Vikings right now is the cap. Shout out to, I just want to take a moment to say Justin Jefferson, he's the leader that we want on this team. I mean, he's already trying to find ways, and maybe in Justin Jefferson's mind, he knows the piece is the quarterback. And if we can bring in that guy to either push JJ to elevate him as the number one or overtake him as the number one, I mean, I'm with you. I'm a Vikings fan.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be Kyler Murray, I just want to win, Rap.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I just want to win. And
Yeah.
I think that we have the pieces with JJ if he can show us consistency at the quarterback to win this season.
Yeah.
But also, I think the competition is right. And
Yeah.
if it's Kyler, I just hope it's a competition. I hope JJ gets his chance. I just hope that KOC is not overly concerned about his job to put in a guy he thinks, but put in the guy he knows. Because last year, I think we saw he was putting in the guy he thought everyone was saying to put in. And in his heart, I don't think he knew that JJ was the guy. So this offseason, whoever the competition is, I want KOC to stand on the podium and believe what he's saying, that this is our quarterback. We're going to move forward with X or Y, JJ or whoever it is. And I want him to believe it. I don't want him just to pitch it to us because that's what he's supposed to say. I want him to pitch it to us because he believes it. And I want to believe him. I believed him last year, and I feel like, we got really let down last year as Vikings fans. And so this offseason, I think there's going to be a lot of questions. I think there's just going to be a lot of people with hesitancy to believe everything's KOC's putting down. And so I think he's going to need to convince us, and it's going to start at the quarterback position.
Yeah, no, I mean, bro, we need a competition, man.
Yeah.
Like we really do. Last year, that was a big thing was, oh, you're bringing in Carson Wentz. Like Carson Wentz isn't going to challenge JJ McCarthy. And we knew it wasn't, right? We knew that Carson Wentz was being brought in here to be the backup. The moment he walked in the door, he was the backup, right?
For sure.
Now it's like, okay, now we need to change some things up. Now I feel like we need to bring in somebody where JJ understands, like, hey, and I trust JJ's mental makeup. So I know that he sees all the talk. He knows that if Kyler Murray comes in here at that point in time, he knows he got to get to work. You got to get to work, brother. If Kyler Murray comes out and let's just say Kyler Murray comes to the Minnesota Vikings, goes out there in preseason, doesn't look good because of the complexity of KOC's play calling, because any flaws that we may think Kyler Murray has as far, because, we had people in the chat saying, well, Kyler Murray doesn't watch film and he's came out and doesn't watch when he plays Call of Duty too much, right? Trust me, the truth will come out, especially in KOC's offense. And if so, guess what? We got JJ McCarthy. That's what I'm saying. To me, it's a win-win situation. There's only one or two things that's going to happen. Kyler Murray's going to come in, and he's going to be he's going to be a superstar that he was in high school, that he was in college, and glimpses that he showed in the NFL. He's going to be that Kyler Murray, or he's going to struggle and look like he doesn't understand a real offense that if people want to call KOC's offense a real offense. That's a whole nother discussion now. We can go down that road. I'm just saying, let's be careful. All right. But let's just say, the truth will come out, K-Dub. The truth will come out. And if so, guess what we get after that? JJ McCarthy comes rolling out there. Or vice versa. JJ's out there first. He struggles. Guess what? We get Kyler Murray go out there now. I mean, how are you mad at that as a Vikings fan? I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Shout out Al Bundy, man, with the 5 right here. Shout out my guy. He said he said this, and we gonna get to this, man. He said there's one common thing we all keep forgetting as to why the Vikings are where they are in regards to bringing in a quarterback. People's jobs are on the line, man. Nah, that's a fact. You know, that's another thing too, K-Dub. Touch on that. Like, how you feel? I mean,
I don't know. I mean, I hear everyone, I see it in the chat there that KOC's on the hot seat. I don't know if it's hot yet. And I think Darren, the other half of the Purple Dopes, would agree that I think it's warm, but I don't know that it's hot. Like, I don't know that KOC necessarily needs to win a Super Bowl this season or else he's out. But I think we would both agree that we got to see improvement. And what that improvement is across the board. Does that mean he has to win a playoff game? I don't necessarily know, but I think that we need to see improvement across the board when it comes to our offense, when it comes to our defense. But if you look at KOC's, 4-year tenure, 2 of the years he didn't have a solid quarterback. The other 2 years he won 13 and 14 games. So I'm not out on KOC. I still think he's a good coach and a good leader. Obviously, but what the comment said, people's jobs are on the line. Like, the guy whose job was on the line was Kwesi, and he's no longer with us. Rest in peace to Kwesi. So I think that the shakeups have already been made, and for this coming season, guys' jobs are always on the line. But I think that we have a year to really show what this Vikings team should be, which is what we were hoping would be last year. But this year, I think, is the year where we really need the rubber's got to meet the road, and we got to prove that this Vikings team is for real. KOC's leadership, Flores' leadership is for real, and we're ready to move forward.
Yeah, no, man, great take. No, I agree. I think, and to touch on that too is, I think regardless, I believe we're in a good situation as Vikings fans. Like, I do. And I know we tend to say that every year going into the season because everybody now is at 0-0.
Yeah.
So, we feel equal to all the other the 31 other teams. But in reality, where we're at right now, we really have nothing to lose, in my opinion. We're cleaning up cap. I feel like Rob and them are doing a great job so far.
Agreed.
With some of the moves they're making. I mean, and they're not sitting on their hands either. It goes back to the moment 24 hours after Kwesi got the boot. I mean, there were 4 new coaches in the building. Like, I think there were 4 new hires. So, hey, look, man, the team is actually definitely operating differently right away that Kwesi was out. Now, I'm not saying that it was Kwesi holding the team back, but you could make that argument based off of the actions we're seeing with our franchise right now. Like, was he holding it? What was he sitting on his hands and not letting people make the moves that needed to be made? And he was making everybody work on his time. That could be the case. So I'm happy where we're at as a Vikings organization. And when it comes to the quarterback position, I'm happy because we get to keep JJ McCarthy, which that's my guy. Like, I like JJ, man. I want JJ to be a Minnesota Viking. I'm rooting for him. I have shirts of him. I got jerseys. I mean, look, man, I support him, man. I'm a JJ supporter. I don't want it to come off, but you can do both. I want to make that clear to some of the Vikings fans that are I'm not saying afraid, but like, don't want to be vocal about why they want a Kyler Murray to come in you got some fan who want Malik Willis, which would be the same situation, really. I mean, it would be the same situation as Kyler. If you're calling for Malik Willis, the only difference with that is, K-Dub, is if you're calling for Malik Willis, you're calling for a guy that only has played really 5 good football games in his 5-year career. And because he played a couple good football games last year, we're willing to pay him $40 million to come be the quarterback and compete? No. All right. No, bro. Give me Kyler for 1.3.
Well, and I like what you said. I can't remember if it was a week or 2 ago about Malik Willis. Like, I mean, a 5-game tape, the tape we don't have. When we get it, I think teams will figure him out.
Yeah.
I mean, right now it's just a matter of time before teams start dialing in and figuring out how to stop Malik Willis. But Kyler has a lot more of the resume that shows that he, over time, can continue to beat teams and continue to figure things out. The thing that's hard about Kyler is he just makes, at least a couple times a game, he makes those Hail Mary punts.
He does. The effort ball.
So,
I used to call them effort balls, K-Dub.
Yeah. And so I think that for him to come into Minnesota, like, we really need to he really needs to get aligned with KOC if he's going to be the starting quarterback. But really, like you said, I want competition.
Yeah.
Like I want JJ to be in competition.
So let me ask you, K-Dub, if you, and I'm not saying, this is not me saying you are, but if you are against the Kyler Murray and you say you want competition, what does that look like for you? You know, what is it? Where you kind of at with it?
Yeah, I think Kyler Murray would be a great piece to that. I just think a guy like Carson Wentz, bringing back a Carson Wentz, doesn't give you competition for JJ. What that tells JJ is, hey, it's your job. And I think last year we really handed that to him. I don't hate Kirk coming. I don't hate Rodgers coming to the building. Geno Smith, I think.
Oh, you say you don't hate Kirk coming? Oh, man.
I
hate
that.
Well,
I'm just saying, like, I think Kirk would be a decent competition because he's been in the system before. He showed last year that he's still got the arm strength. I think coming off an Achilles, no guy is ever the same. Speaking from experience, because I blew out my Achilles a couple years ago, and I can promise you I'm a shell of the athlete that I was back in those days.
Yeah.
But I think that Kirk would be a better fit than Geno.
Okay.
Just because of the fact that he does have the history with KOC. So he's not coming in learning a brand new playbook. So I wouldn't be mad if Kirk came back, but I do think JJ McCarthy has a much better shot of beating out a guy like Kirk than he does a guy
Murray.
like Kyler.
Yeah.
I mean, just based on the youth and the legs, and Kyler has had a couple injuries, but nothing substantial like an Achilles or an ACL or whatever. So,
and that's the thing too, K-Dub. Shout out my boy, shout out Norse, man. Norse said KOC keeps overestimating his competency.
Overthinking. I think overthinking. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out Norse with the 2, man. Appreciate you, my brother, as always. No, that's a fact, man. Like, I mean, so I like what you said about the Kirk Cousins thing. Here's my take on that. I would hate for our team to get a Kirk Cousins and it's not a competition, even though JJ McCarthy would be better. The fact that Kirk Cousins is a veteran and KOC would just trust him just based off of his experience, I feel like that would be more of that would be more detrimental to JJ McCarthy's growth than Kyler, right? Because Kyler, it's 2 young quarterbacks. Because Kyler's he's still 29, so it's still 2 young quarterbacks that are still trying to prove themselves that they can be be that guy.
Absolutely, no, I agree. And I mean, to think that Kirk's going to sign for $1.3 million anywhere is ridiculous, because that man's agent will get him top dollar wherever he goes, because we know that's how he rolls. So
yeah,
I'm not too concerned with Kirk. I mean, I do know, Anthony Richardson is kind of an interesting idea.
Yeah,
we'd have to trade for him. But there's another young higher draft pick, kind of in that age range of still a young quarterback. And so Anthony Richardson, I wouldn't be mad at. I've been hearing Tua. What's your thoughts on Tua?
No, man, Tua, absolutely not. The one thing that's going to save us from Tua even coming to this team is Brian Flores, which I'm thankful for.
Good point.
Like I'm thankful that we have Brian Flores, and for that reason, Tua is not getting nowhere near the Vikings organization, and thank you for that. Thank you for that. I just don't think he's, first of all, we just got a guy on our team, Kelly, who winded up retiring based off of concussions, and he did the right thing. Shout out to him, man. The man has a beautiful family, beautiful wife, beautiful kids. Like, that was what he should have done. And I feel like Tua is in that same boat. Why would I want my quarterback, every time I'm watching him play, I'm worried if he's going to get peeled off the turf, man? No, I'm good. You know what I mean? Just my anxiety too bad for that anyway. Like, for real, straight up. JJ McCarthy's already getting me there based off of his injury history so far, right? Every time he gets hit, I'm like, please get up. Please be all right. You know what I mean? Golly. So, yeah, man. But we got breaking news here, K-Dub. Let's touch on this real quick, man. Breaking news. Let's go, man. Too bad this isn't, Max Crosby to the Minnesota Vikings, but you know, it is.
Who
It
is
is.
it? Tell me who it is.
So it's Max Crosby got traded to the Ravens. So he's a Ravens.
Wow.
Yeah. Which I think is great for the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, he's a fit for the Raven. He fits that type of attitude. So this is actually a really good trade. The Raiders are trading star edge Max Crosby to the Raiders for pick number 14 and additional compensation per me and Tom Pelissero, a blockbuster, a new home for Crosby, and a true rebuild for Las Vegas. Wow. And that is a fact. They traded their best player.
Wow.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. Traded their best player, man.
Good for the Ravens. I mean, you know, that Ravens defense has always been kind of the foundation of that team, and, you know, kind of always been that kind of black and blue division that they play in. And so I think he definitely fits that system, fits that team. His mindset will definitely come in there and obviously give that defense a step up from the already pretty good defense. I mean, it's not like their defense was terrible last year, but, you know, I think that'll be a good advantage for them. And good news for us, he stays in the AFC, so that's all right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, K-Dub, bro, I appreciate you tonight. I actually got to go pick my daughter up here at 10, so I got to start winding down. But let's set something up, brother. Let's set something up where we do a full show. We talk about it. We get to it, man. Tell Darren to join too. We got to get all three of us on. Whether I come over there, you come over here.
The Purple Dopes, man. We're trying to get our live game stepping up too. So you'll definitely be one of the first guests we bring on for a live show. So, man, I appreciate you taking the time.
And, I gotta be the first one on the live stream, baby.
You were the first straight skull. You'll be the first on the Purple Dopes live. You know, we know where to go. We know where to go.
Appreciate you, brother, as always.
Best Vikings content on YouTube right here.
Man, let's go, man. Shout out my guy, K-Dub, man. Hey, I appreciate you, brother, and I'll be in touch with you for sure.
All right, man.
I'll make sure y'all go subscribe, man. Purple Dopes with Hopes. Shout out my guy, him and Darren, man. They do great work over there, man. I mean that. I actually have a t-shirt. He sent me a t-shirt. Shout out to them fellas, man. I love them fellas. Once again, why? Well, because they represent our squad. You know what I'm saying? The right way. The right way. Got to show love, man. Now, let me get to some of y'all chats real quick. I do have to dip out of here probably in another 13 minutes. So let's get to it real quick. Let's get to it. Let me see what some of y'all saying. Shout out your bummy to me in the building. What's up with you, broski? Tapping in. I got to get my guy on. Daniel said, at rap, if you really are truly about competition, it would be more reasonable to bring in AR. And I'm not too much of a fan of that. KOC wasn't the guru or whisperer. It was McVay all along. So that's a good point. But here's the deal, though, Daniel. What we figured out. And correct me if I'm wrong, but we figured out that KOC so far, because we have a young quarterback now, we have a JJ McCarthy, and it didn't look that good, right? For the first year that he's actually played football. What does look good with Kevin O'Connell is a quarterback that already has some experience. With that being said, which quarterback has experience? Anthony Richardson or Kyler Murray? Which one? Like, if you're looking at evidence and statistics, and you say, hey, if you can give KOC a quarterback and try to say, hey, let me pick a quarterback to give KOC that gives us the best chance to win and make it to a Super Bowl and make a run in the playoffs, would you say give him a rookie quarterback or a second-year quarterback, or would you say give him a 6-year quarterback or 5-year quarterback? I'm going with the 5 and 6 because I have evidence that he already has done great with those type of guys. We like to call him the QB whisperer and all this, but we have enough evidence now in his 5 years of coaching that when he gets his hands on Kirk Cousins' game elevates to a certain degree. When he gets his hands on a Sam Darnold, his game elevates. And I'm even willing to give him a little bit of credit for the Daniel Jones surgeons that we saw. I'm willing to give him some credit. Because Daniel Jones sat with him for multiple months before the free agency window opened and he went to the Colts. You're not going to tell me that Daniel Jones didn't learn some stuff and didn't, sit there and get coached up by Kevin O'Connell and then went to the Colts and looked amazing. Looked like an MVP type quarterback right there with Sam Darnold, who, no coincidence, was also on the Minnesota Vikings. So in my opinion, I'm going for the guy that has a little bit more experience because I think Kevin O'Connell can take a guy that already has tools and he can just sharpen those tools up compared to a quarterback that doesn't have tools yet, still trying to figure out which tools work best for him and getting them to that next level. Right now, it seems like that's not Kevin O'Connell's forte. As much as the big media and everybody tries to talk about how Kevin O'Connell is some wizard with young quarterbacks, that is not, man, you couldn't be any further from the truth. We have tons of evidence. Jaron Hall looked horrible when Kevin O'Connell was coaching him up. That was a young rookie quarterback. Looked bad. Max Brosmer, young rookie quarterback. Look horrible. JJ McCarthy has not looked good. You know? See, even the JJ fan in me can't even call him horrible. Even though it should be easy to call him that, but I can't. It's the fan in me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But let's be real. So with that being said, man, I mean, hopefully that answers your question on why I feel the way I feel, you know, for sure. Hopefully that answers the question. KOC helps vets, not rookies. Exactly. That's where I'm at. KOC is much better with a veteran quarterback than he is with not even just a rookie, just a young quarterback. We'll just say a young, any quarterback that's, you know, we'll just put a 3-year cap on it, 3 years and under. We'll just say that he doesn't know what the hell to do with it. He doesn't. He needs a quarterback that already has some games up under their belt, at least 4, 5 seasons up under their belt. Kyler Murray has that. Geno Smith has that. I'm sure he can probably make Geno Smith look good. I just don't want Geno Smith because I just think his ceiling is fucking as tall as the one I'm sitting in right now, probably only like 8 feet. Yeah, I mean. But I like the Anthony Richardson idea just because he's an athletic freak. And yeah, it's exciting. I mean, the fan in me is like, damn, bro, if you can get Anthony Richardson to a certain level, holy, you know, it's just one of those deals, man. Hey, make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. This show was definitely full of energy. You know, I really enjoyed this show tonight with everybody. I really do appreciate you guys. This was super lit. I'm gonna tell you. Shout out to everybody who was in the chat, being active. Shout out Luft in the building. Norse. Shout out Norse being active tonight. Everybody, Tui, my Skull Broski, Two-Tone, Daniel, appreciate you, man. You know, throwing it out there. You ain't gotta apologize, bro. You ain't gotta apologize, brother. You know, hey, that's what we here for. We here to pop it. Shout out Chad. We don't want Geno. What are you about to say? He what? He a bumski? Yeah, we know. He a bumski, Chad. Tell the truth. He a bumski. Hope to hear from Carl next show. Oh no, Norse. I'm definitely gonna reach out to Carl. Carl is absolutely getting on next show. He's absolutely getting on next show, man. We're summoned. He summons. Yeah, we're getting him on. Hey, man, G's up, hoes down. Let's go. My guy, Delt, man. Shout out my guy. We getting him on soon. We just got a lot, man. We got a lot of people we need to get on and talk they Viking shit. Delt to be part of the Mock Madness. Once again, I just want to remind everybody here. Let me do that. I got about 8 minutes here real quick. Let me just go here for the ones that are still in the building. This is easy to pull up. Boom, Mock Madness. We're going to be doing the Mock Madness. And I need you guys to hit me up on purplepocketpodcast@gmail.com. Or if you're in the Discord, join the Discord. It's pinned at the top of the chat. Join the Discord if you can. Bundy, I got you on the Discord, bro. We'll rock with you and figure out how to get you up in there. It should be easy, man, to just hit the link. But hit me up on IG or X or something, man, so I can walk you through that. And then but if you're in the Discord, just let me know in the Discord that you want to do Mock Madness. But I would love to get a couple more teams. Right now, we got 5 teams. I think the minimum needs to be 6. If we can't get to 6 teams, which is 2 more people, then we're going to have to absolutely do solos. But I think teams is fun. So, hey, take one for the team, man. Hop on in there and get it popping. Let's go. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to get exposed because your mock look trash. You know what I mean? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. I know some of y'all like, man, I can't expose my hand, bro. Like, I don't know shit about none of these players, bro. Like, I can't expose my hand, man. Get your ass on in this Mock Madness, man. Quit being scared. We ain't gonna judge you too much. I mean, we gonna vote, but you know, it's all good, bro. We'll forgive you. You know, we'll forgive you, man. Hey, I thank y'all so much, man. I love you guys. Tonight was a amazing show, man. I really do appreciate you guys tapping in tonight. Love you guys to death. Can't wait to see y'all again. We might be live tomorrow, so you just don't know. If I'm chilling, kicking it, there's so much news going on and so much topics to talk about. And first of all, hey, something crazy could happen tomorrow that just makes it say, you know what? Let's tap back in and get with our people, man. Hey, Ray Petty, appreciate you, man. I appreciate you tapping in. Pops, I see you. Thank y'all. Love y'all to death. And we are out ski. Let me give y'all a button, man. Which one we want to play to get up out of here? Which one we want to play? We'll do this one. Let's go. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank you so much.